I'm Kaitlyn, your realtor, tour guide, and resident Mythbuster. Welcome to this episode of Visit the Villages, Florida. Today we're going to put it all to the test. Or I guess we're just going to put it to rest. Let's go. One juicy rumor at a time. So, is it a cult? No. But I can see where you're coming from, since everybody is driving golf carts, wearing name badges, or using the word lifestyle 5 times a day. I get the vibe. But the Villages isn't a cult. It's a well-oiled vacation machine. Yes, you have the rec centers and town squares, free nightly entertainment, and you're right, the rules that will keep it all looking nice and pretty. It's not culty though. That's a CDD with activities. Now that being said, if you are used to living in the country on like 20 plus acres or have never lived in an HOA type community before, you may see the Villages as being a little bit restricted. Yes, you will have the parameters as to what you can or can't do for the exterior of your home. Again, that's not culty. That is community standards on a deed restricted neighborhood. But if you do want a fun game, count how many times you will hear the word lifestyle when people describe the Villages. The company line is stronger than Gorilla Glue, and I'm here for it. I think it's hilarious. The Villages has the highest STD rate in the country. Oh my God, this is not true. And it's time that we squash this once and for all. I'm so sick of hearing it. This one has been floating around forever. And it's based on one misquoted offhand remark from a doctor that decades ago got picked up by the tabloids. Are people dating here? Yes, obviously. Are they living their best lives and meeting new people? Yeah. Is this some massive swingers colony with pandemic level outbreaks? No. This isn't Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm going to go ahead and give these folks some credit. They are grown adults. I could go off on a whole rant here, but it'll probably get me kicked off YouTube, and that is not exactly what I'm going for today. You need a golf cart to get around here. Technically, no. Of course you don't need a golf cart. You can drive a car just like everywhere else, but practically, you may want a golf cart. You could get better parking spaces because you can park multiple in one car spot, and it feels like driving around in a convertible. And most of the ones now are super comfortable. Golf carts here are the primary mean of transportation, and they are tricked out from everything to like fancy leather seats with like big Bluetooth speakers. And I even have wonderful friends that have Lightning McQueen and Mater from the Disney movie Cars. I saw one last week that looked like a 1950s, like a Chevy Bel Air. And then another one with a flat screen TV mounted on the back for tailgating. Now, I'm an impatient person by nature, so with me living in Middleton, which is on the very far south side of the bubble, it takes me some time to get to like squares and shopping. Again, I'm impatient, so I personally would rather drive 18 minutes by car to get to Brownwood rather than like 35 minutes by golf cart. But things may change as our downtown here in Middleton and Eastport opens up right down the street. It really just depends on how close you are to the amenities that you use most often. The Villages is like a fake Disney town. It's not true. Yes, things are clean. The flowers are always blooming and they get changed out when they die. You won't find potholes or cars parked in front lawns, but fake? No, this place is curated. It's master planned with a level of detail that would make Walt Disney proud. You're not paying for chaos here. You're paying for peace. And honestly, after decades of real world stress, I think it's pretty nice. And a lot of folks do too. It's just for old people. Rude, but also not true. Because one, let's just go ahead and redefine old. Because the average 70-year-old in the Villages could run circles around your 40-year-old cousin Kyle, who hasn't been to the gym since 2011. I will have people that will come around town and we'll bring them to Brownwood. We grab lunch at City Fire. We'll pass like 10 golf carts that are more fabulous than the Miami car shows. And suddenly they're texting me saying, hey, can we see those patio villas tomorrow? I kind of love it here. So no, it's not just for old people. They go to on top of the world. That was a joke. That's a joke. Please don't cancel me. Sorry. There's only chain restaurants. Not true. Sure, we have Olive Garden and Golden Corral, but there's also little hidden gems everywhere, both inside and outside the villages. We have City Fire, Chop House, and some FMK restaurants. But where else can you go to dinner, catch live music, roll home in your decked out golf cart all before like 9:30? That's not just going out to eat. That is a vibe. There is too much drama in the villages. Yeah, that's true. But show me a town that doesn't. Facebook groups here are mini soap operas. People will get fired up over lawnmower noise, driveway parking, and somebody who moved a pickleball paddle 2 feet over on a bench. But behind the drama, you have good neighbors. You have people who look out for each other, people who organize hurricane relief, deliver meals, and throw a block party just because it's Thursday. So, yeah, drama exists, but so does community. And I will take all the drama over feeling invisible in the suburbs any day. Everyone is rich in the villages. Fiction, not true. But listen, there are people here with some serious coin. You will see the $1 million designer homes, folks who have sold their houses in California that they bought in like 1992, and they sold it all to retire here in style. But the Villages has so many affordable options, and it was created with the vision to retire like a millionaire regardless of what's in your bank account. We have patio villas, manufactured homes, and all kinds of resale properties that make it accessible for people who want to live modestly or have a second home, be a snowbird, anything along those lines. Most people here are regular folks. They worked hard, they saved, and they wanted a better way to retire. The real luxury in the Villages isn't the big house. It's the freedom to spend however you want to spend your retirement. Everyone here thinks the same. Massive fiction and kind of insulting. Just because this is a planned community in Central Florida doesn't mean it's some political echo chamber of where we all share the same thought bubble. You will find every type of person here. Liberals, conservatives, independents, people who don't care as long as the music's good and wine's cold. Now here's the real truth. The Villages is full of smart, active, and passionate people. We've got retired teachers, doctors, CEOs, musicians, engineers, people who have built entire communities before they moved to this one. This isn't a last chapter, this is a sequel. And a lot of ways, this is the one where people get to be their truest self, and it's so fun to see. So why do the outsiders keep hating on us? Truthfully, they're jealous. I said it. They're sitting in traffic. They're paying $22 for downtown parking and then trying desperately to find an active group of adults to hang out with now that they've become empty nesters. But meanwhile, we're dancing at Lake Sumter on Tuesday, sipping wine at 4 p.m., and then driving a golf cart that looks like a Cadillac. Who wouldn't be bitter? That's the reason I moved here, and I'm not even retired yet. People will say that's not real life. And maybe they could be right. But also, maybe sitting aimlessly at home isn't real life. Maybe this is what it was supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be with your friends and fun. And for me, I just want to be in a pool lounger with an espresso martini with my name on it. Because once you're in the Villages, you get it. The magic is not in the marketing. Even the greatest brochure cannot sell 1,000 homes per year. It's the people. It is the lifestyle. And it's the fact that every single day can feel like Friday. So if you are watching this from the outside looking in, before you roll your eyes at the golf carts or giggle at any rumors, ask yourself, why are you judging a community that's actually enjoying life? This place isn't perfect. No place is. But it's vibrant, and it's fun, and it's full of people who figured out how to work hard, retire smart, and then make the most out of every damn day. That's all I got. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you have enjoyed this video, hit like, maybe share it with your judgy cousin, and then subscribe for more real talk right here in the Villages, Florida. I'll catch y'all next time. Be kind to one another.